Alrighty. Really? Because Lord knows you couldn't show that loading screen. What in the world? Really? You just couldn't show that loading. You can show this loading screen, but you can't show the loading screen for the loading screen? Well, okay. I mean, if I was BioWare, I wouldn't want people to see the loading screen for a loading screen either. Kind of want to keep that to myself. Oh, good, good. And now it's to the loading screen with absolutely friggin' nothing going on. And we're back. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Well, I suppose I could go and do some smithing or forging like I said I was gonna, but I also said that I was gonna do that off camera and not force you to sit through that. So let's not do that then. Okay. Here we go. We're just gonna head on up this way and head back into maybe the hinterlands and take a look around at some more interesting stuff. Oh! Large, angry crowd. Maybe I just head over this way.
When will you be able to get us the crafting supplies?
Well, Liana, you wanna tell me what the hell's going on over there?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Or, you know,
Blessed
just
are the
pray.
righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood.
Well, yeah, if he's
To
using
die
it as
so
ink.
that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
If he's using it as
speak
ink and
Fandraste, no?
he's writing all of our feats,
What does the Maker's
sure
prophet
he's gonna
have
need
to
a lot
say
of it.
about all of this? What's his game?
You think I'm playing with him?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust?
Well,
Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Well,
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry
Really?
teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
what, you expect him to keep her alive forever, did you? That's not the way it works. He made a world in which that doesn't happen. Well, people die.
People are killed all the time.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are.
Why is it
I thought I
snowing
was fulfilling his
inside
purpose
your
for me,
tent?
working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
I'm kind of curious how you're managing to stay this, faithless when it's snowing inside your tent. God, what do you want, Lee? There's a miracle happening right over your head. Ugh. This is a weird thing too. All you humans seem to have this strange idea that somehow gods are supposed to be good. They're not. They're watching over not watching over the world. They're not sheltering you from it.
I'm not really the best person to talk to. Doesn't the Chantry have people for this?
So I should let a priest comfort me? No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Alrighty. But I don't want to talk to them. I really...
Stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
What?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports.
What's
There
going
were so
on
many
here?
questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Yeah, pretty much.
Glad to see traitors are dealt with.
Can't really let that slide.
We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests.
Well, also protect
I am
our people.
pleased
That's
that you
a big
will.
thing. Absolutely. You gotta protect your people. If he knows where all of them are... Hey, pipe down, you lot! What? No.
I have no tolerance for traitors.
You take a harsh view. But I suppose that is the way in these troubled times. We will make the Inquisition
Why is it
a
they
force
shut up
to
for
fear.
you?
Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Okay. I wouldn't exactly call what I am happy, but, you know, it's nice to see that you're protecting your people, even if I had to encourage you to do so. What is going on here? What is this? No, I still don't have enough. I don't have enough stuff for that. Stop trying to get my attention with it. Nope, still don't wanna. Hey, you, Tiny, let's... Well, seems a little weird me calling you Tiny, but okay, let's chit-chat. What about Hawk?
I've read your tale of the champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, alright, well, sorry, if you haven't played 2, then none of this is going to make any
Where
sense
are
to
the
you.
rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars.
Well, that's good.
I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan.
Lucky.
Isabella went back to the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
She was awfully competent. Right. Huh? Okay. That's it? Okay, I guess conversation over then. Alright, well, it's, I could really use a drink, but, you know, I guess I'm kind of sort of in charge of this whole mess, so... Nope. Would rather deal with this screaming lot over here than chat with this shifty knife here. That having been
Your
said...
kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Good
Back
lord!
already, Chancellor.
Why haven't I
Haven't you
stabbed
done
him
enough?
yet?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Colin, please. please, can I stab him? I really, really wanna. Can you just keep him distracted for a little bit longer?
Mages and Templars were already at war.
It's not gonna let me
now
do
they're
that.
blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Hey, yes. Your mother. Your mother. The proper.
If the
yeah.
proper
Yeah.
authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
Murder.
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm against murder. The murder of some people. Looking at you. But I sure didn't murder the most holy. That would have been way too much work for me. There we go, Cullen.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The
Well, I
Chancellor's a good
suppose that's a
indicator of
thing.
what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Well, great. So he's practiced then. Fine, fine. I suppose he can stick around. These are both very pointless questions, and I'm not going to ask them.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Well, fine. I suppose that's as good as I can get. Let's go find something to stab. It's been a long time since I was allowed to murder anything. Looking at you, Chancellor.
Speak only the word. Sing only the chant.
What?
Then the golden city is thine.
What? Hey.
Searcher Menave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Yes. Thank you for your help.
Wonderful.
Are you happy this way? With everything you feel and dream cut away?
I no longer talk to dragons.
I see. Maker, go with
Speak
you.
only the word.
Interesting.
Only the chant.
Why can't we put you in charge of the Chantry? Or at least the local Chantry? That Chancellor. He desperately needs a replacement.
Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Damned if
Well,
I
you
know.
know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of
I
life.
don't laugh to bring a little
They
light into
imagine
things.
Andraste
I laugh
as a
because my
grim
life's
figure
kind of a
all her
joke.
life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials. As I hope you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing brings humor and light to a situation like a good old witch burning.
You keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Well, mostly I just don't like the idea that I will at some point be the light the light at the end of an interrogation, Inquisition, or any other sort of witch burning.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia.
Oh, well, that sucks for them.
The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
Well, neither am I, if I keep getting distracted. So,
Farewell.
as much as I enjoy our conversations, reasonable cleric, I'm gonna have to get back on with the business of saving the world. Although, it occurs to me that I don't know what's behind this door.
Seat me by your side in death. Make me one within your glory.
Yeah, what it...
Once more see your
Wait,
favor.
what is this? This seems dark and ominous. Is there something to stab down here? Dark and ominous stuff to stab. What? Ooh. There's something to pick up. Really? How? It's haunted. Haunted by the ghost of a taller dwarf. Founding the Chantry, Cordelis Dracon, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andraste's belief to the world. Andrastian belief to the world. And 3 Ancient... Wait. Oh, negative 15 Ancient and then negative 3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Dracon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor was to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the Empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Alessia of Montsemard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. And in that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. Yada, yada, yada. Hey, there's something. Daggers! Yay! Alright. And books. Yay. Okay. Chantry hierarchy. That is completely uninteresting to me. Fine. At some point, if people want, I can go back and read some of the codex entries that I've unlocked. That'll be a fun video. Story time with Pops. Great. Can I? I can! Yay! Surely there'll be something of value in here. Yay. Black City. Oh, that sounds interesting. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible. Always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was, perhaps, the least of their worries. Well, there's a bit of history for you. A little bit of a reward for... Dang it! Heel root. What is this? Andraste, Bride of the Maker. Well, yay, more history of stuff. Okay. I don't need to know what it is to know if I can stick my dagger in it. Disciples of Andraste are unique in all of history. The cult... cult. I like cults. The Cult preceded the Chantry and kept itself so hidden and isolated that it actually survived to modern day. The Disciples made their home high in the Frostback Mountains, in a village called Haven, which is now a sanctuary for pilgrims of the Chantry. It is understood that the Disciples were descendants of the first followers of the Andraste, who brought her ashes to Ferelden and built the temple to house it. Okay, so basically it's that temple that doesn't exist anymore, so why am I reading about it? Well, I'm so glad that I opened the door into this room, because there's so much good stuff in it. Yay. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see what... Oh, is this the... This is the opening scene. This is where Cassie decided my guilt before ever chatting with me. Oh, that's fine. Anybody leave anything in here? Because the developers of video games tend to like to leave things in the prison. Because, you know, people are left with their belongings in a prison cell all the time. More stuff to read. This place notes. Notes written by one of the scholars responsible for restoring Haven. The notes have obviously come loose from a ledger of some sort. It took weeks scrubbing bloodstains from the stone. One of two things is true. Either stone is more porous than I thought, or Maker's beard there must have been a lot of blood. How many people died? I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice the first arrivals found. Those were tossed off a cliff, I think, so now we just have to deal with the stains on the walls and the floors. If this doesn't clean up in a day or two, I'm asking for some fresh plaster. Maybe we can cover them up. Still, it's not all bad. Haven is a beautiful place, and while working in the dungeons, we found scraps of paper with writing that looks like Brother Ferdinand Genitivi's. Oh, Brother Genitivi. He was held here for weeks before the hero of Ferelden found him. Yay! There's a little peek into the first game there, Origins. Ooh! This fire staff and a statue of something. Alright, well, at least it's something. Wonder, does unlocking any of these doors give me some experience? There's, in the first game, unlocking stuff gave you experience. Doesn't look like it. Hey, there's something in there. Hey, and there's no beds or nothing in there, so maybe that isn't a prison cell. This is more like a vault of some sort. A really depressingly empty vault. Oh, good. Some actual gold. Kept behind lock and key. Light the torch. It's depressingly dark around here. Any other thing? Really? They had every torch lit but that one. Okay. There are things about this place that make absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. That is still so strange. Of all the weird things to keep in the game. Well, I suppose it actually kind of makes sense. From a game developer and animator's perspective. Something about that had to have been easier to do.
Apothecary will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible.
Wait, what's in here?
Thank you.
A cutscene! There's a cutscene in here.
Inquisition cannot remain invisible.
Oh, hello.
Prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Kadash, this is the Marquis d'Aurelian, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven.
Oh, crap.
House d'Aurelian lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Are you sure about that? You planning on kicking us out, are you?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend this use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit.
Well,
will
great.
not let
Now
an
you're
upstart
just
order
depressing.
remain on her holy grounds.
Really? Really? What you gonna do about it behind your little mask?
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the Durelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferelden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Wait, aren't you just cutting him down to size? Then you build him back up? Hey, you might be a pretty decent diplomat. Maybe I'll keep
The
you around.
Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Might we? Thank you very much, oh high and mighty.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yeah, I would think so. Wouldn't they always be, though?
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
Oh,
You
great.
expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
Fantastic.
An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
So that would be you, then.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
All right.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
All right. Well, these politics are ridiculous.
If every noble wandering by is as stubborn as the Marquis, what good is it talking to them?
Every kingdom is subject to its lords. The Inquisition will require their goodwill to survive. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
That makes sense. That's fine. You can handle that. Anything else going on around here? Turn in research. Enemies drop unique collectibles. Bring them to the researcher, learn more about your foes, and earn combat... Ooh, combat bonuses. Okay.
Yes. Good.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm not keeping the rags to sell. I'm keeping them to research.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Will do. Research the rags. That's odd.
With passionate breath does the darkness creep.
Interesting. Okay, well, I think we've done enough of the talkie. Let's go do something about the real problems in the world. Maybe some of them. Oh, okay. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time, bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what some of them are.
Any what?
Nothing yet.
Gather coin. Descarta gets its cut. What? Scout the storm coast, but it requires more power. Dang it. Terran of Highever. Address a nobleman's concerns. Harden Hightown 3. Varric's Revenge. Alright, Varric. The Black. Okay, that's one of the DLCs. Things. Alright. Let's get some of this stuff taken care of. The Terran of High-Ever. To whom it concerns, the Terran of High-Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. We had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High-Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Well, I can't rightly say no to that. Ferelden officers, we could send an honor guard to High-Ever. New Justinia can't attend, but I could write to him. We should send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars who knew the Divine. Well, no, let's send an honor guard. She seemed like a good lady, and hell, she pulled my ass out of the Fade, so there's that.
To work?
Yep, pretty much. Alrighty. And Kurta gets cut. Kadesh, sorry about that lyrium deal at the Conclave going sideways. You ain't kidding. When I said I expected the talks to blow up, that wasn't what I meant. At least you made it out of there in one piece. You always did have strange luck. I'm not saying where I am now. Let's call it somewhere safe enough and leave the prying eyes guessing. The Dashers are looking for you. Well, for both of us, but mostly you. Angry as a drunk Bronto. He thinks you ran off with his lyrium. His lyrium Salroka. And now you're hiding from the Carta behind a wall of Inquisition muscle. I'd be careful if I were you. Alright, this Carta clan could be useful to us. We should arrange payoff. We can't openly negotiate with the Carta, but we might get Orzamar's ambassador to do so on our behalf. Oh, no. Let's bring my old buddies back into things here. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what we got. Gather coins, start to share them coast and things. What do we got? Address a nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages. Tearing at our roots, our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the Conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light, Lord Kildarn of Ferelden. Well, Josephine, I guess you drew the short straw, but then this is kind of right up your alley. Ah, yes, Lord Kildarn of Parai, even among his peers, let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. I like it. Let's do that. All right. Nope. Fast travel. Let's get in there. So we're gonna take everybody. Yeah. You're all coming with me. Warriors can take more punishment than other classes because their hard and crafting materials will reappear after. Oh, man, so I'm going to have to keep on collecting them? Well, I suppose that's better than just what you see is what you get, and hope you choose right on your fortune stuffs. But again, I'm not gonna waste your time by having you sit through and watch me just kind of gather whatever I can. Alrighty. Actually, let me check something real quick. Alright, no, I guess I still am on the air. That's good. Equip the potions. Ooh. Do I have the ability to equip the even fire things? I do! Yay! But I don't have any. Why do I not have any? Why? It just doesn't... Why? Why don't I have... Oh, it requires Blood Lotus, and I don't have any Blood Lotus yet. Well, fine. Nuts. Oh, and I have level ups. That's also something else. That's something else I'll do off the screen, and I'll just tell you what I pick. there something? I'm gonna get me a goat over here. Gotcha, goat. Still need meat. Yay, meat. Alrighty. Well, let's see. What are we gonna do? That's the wrong button still. Let's see. What the landmark over there? And hunger pangs. Oh, God, yeah, that's right. The meat. I get more meat. Estrarium. That lousy dirt stupid exclamation point that doesn't seem to do anything. There's one over there. There's that one quest, and there's the red lyrium. I really don't want to do that yet. There's the Master of Horses over there. Okay. Oh, and there's red lyrium on the way. Well, let's go make ourselves another camp. That way. All right, here we go. Maybe because that's just a cliff over there, so I need to make my way down. Wow, I'm glad you saw that, Master Dwarf. Pops. Oh, no need to worry about me, little goat. I don't actually exist. There's people over there. People that want to kill me, maybe? Looks that way. Alright, well, let's get them first. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ow, ow. Knock that off. Anybody else? Need to get around behind you. Anybody else? Oh, hey there. I need to stab you. There we go.
It must have been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Was that Templar group? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Magely. I guess I didn't keep you as safe from the stabbing as I probably should have. Little fox. Anything? Nope. Nothing. Alrighty. What? You gotta be kidding me. Come back. Fine. More heal root, as we're gonna go through a lot of that, I think. What do we got over here? What is this? Why can't I? I can see it, why can't I grab it? Alright, well, fine. Guess I didn't want it anyways. This way. Alright, first though, let's get you healed up. Alrighty. Let's keep on moving this way and grab ourselves a goat. There you go. Yay. I think that's enough. Yep. Alright. There we can go give somebody some mutton. So we can stop the whole starving thing. Nope. Get off the wall. You are not an elf. You are not particularly good at that. Okay, so what, am I going up there? Alright, well. Here goes nothing. It's an awful long walk. And it's uphill. That's fine. The best walks are uphill walks. Plus, there's stuff to grab along the way. Bunch of iron. That'll come in handy later. Ooh, Ferelden soldier helmet. Well, let's see how that looks on Cassie later. Oh, there's a chest up there. And a plant of some sort. There's something up here that needs stabbing. Yep, there's something up here that needs to have a talk with Sheila. Alrighty, let's take care of this then. What do we got? Let's put him down. There we go. What else? What else? Oh, there's more down here. That do good. Alright. Apparently we're gonna need to get you all healed up again. Because you just can't stay healthy on your own. What else do we got around here? Something over here.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
When compass pulses, press L3 to search. Searching indicates the direction of the hidden objects and an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, reveals them. Right.
Let's look around.
Gotcha. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, there's gonna be more. Alrighty. God bless up blazing hell. Down you go. Let's actually see if we can't disrupt that and put everybody down at once. And then we're gonna take care of you. Get wrecked, son! Alright, Sheila, do your thing. Do something? There we go. That did the trick. That closed that up nice and good. Enhanced Warcry Ring and Spirit Essence. Spirit Essence! Okay. I'm sure that's useful somehow. Really? Is that the only... None of them dropped anything else? Gah. Useless. Whole thing. Useless. There's something over there. There was a chest of some sort around here somewhere, too. Hey, there it is. What's in here? Ring of Barrier Penetration. Well, okay. That could be useful. I'm going after them misty green ones. Whoop. What's this over here? Oh, more iron. That'll come in handy. Alright, so what was in here? There's more heal root, which of course is always useful. There's a landmark. More everything to just grab at random. Oh, potato sacks. Let's see what valuables are in there. Velveteen. Alright, fine. Alrighty. Okay, so need to get in there somehow. Can I get in there through here? No, because, you know, that makes tons of sense. It's a little dwarf-sized hole in there, so clearly a dwarf wouldn't be able to fit. Let's see. Gotta be somewhere around in there. More heal root, that's always a good thing. We'll grab more of that. Nope, still not gonna call it elf root, as that gives them too much credit. It's a friggin' weed. Just happens to have healing qualities. Aha! Alright, well, that worked. Yes, yes! Alright, more heal roots. And some loot over here. Babari figurine. Wow, a little dog figure. And then something over here. What is this? What is this? Rock armor. Rock armor recipe. Alright, well, I'll take it. Far be it for me to turn my nose up at some loot. Good loot. Alrighty. Well, let's see. No, it's still just pointing me right at the ladder. Yeah, ladder. Alright. Now, back to trying to make ourselves a camp. A little camping spot over there. No, wait. Oh, yep, alright, fine. That ram leather is always good. It's always nice to have more leather for the crafting that eventually I will be doing. Alright, getting up here. Discovered a lake of some sort, apparently. A house. There's a house over there. Something that wants to murder me over here. So I suppose we'd better take care of it first. Anybody over here wants to murder me? Probably. So let's murder you first. There you go.
Dead.
Down. God bless it, blazing.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'll take your word for it. You're the expert, I guess. Defender armor. All right. Well, that might be helpful. Hand hammer. Something over here too. Is that embrium? No idea what that's for, but I guess we'll find out. What's over here? More embrium. Alrighty. Desperately need a place to camp. I wanna camp around here someplace soon. What is this now? Ooh, Blood Lotus. I will definitely take that. Make something happy out of it. Something little explodey, perhaps. No, I'm not gonna get even further distracted away from where I need to go. Alright, can I make my way down here?
Have you always lived alone? Out in the wilderness as an apostate?
For the most part.
Would that not be incredibly trying?
People can be trying. Mankind most of all.
That is an excellent point.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the elf. Maybe I should have been. Lord knows I find humanity trying. Maybe I was paying attention to him just a little bit. Just a little bit. What the heck is over here? What are you? Map to a waterfall. Well, we're at a waterfall. So, Okay. Alright. And then we've got a little camp area right here. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, good. And there's more guards over here and stuff. My supplies have been replenished. My people are all healed up. And I think that's as good a place as any to lay down a cut. So, thank you for watching. And hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go do some of that, some gathering, and if I get into a fight, I'll bring you back, and I might do the level up thing, and I'm going to make some stuff, some new stickers, and maybe dress people differently. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Now go away. Good. We're never good enough for you people.